My involvement started in 1973. Being selected to play in the game. I graduated from Conrad High School, and it was just such an honor. I was out on the field, and some of the buses from the Mary Campbell Center came down, and some of the kids got off the bus, and never being around somebody with an intellectual disability, I was quite frightened by the whole idea of it all. But then through the whole experience and being with the kids and stuff when they left, it just changed my life. It was like, what was I afraid of? I was ashamed that I was afraid, and a little fire started inside of me to be able to do whatever I could do to change the conscious way we look at each other. When people are first picked or whatever, it's kind of like, oh, this is about me. And then they get involved with the hand-in-hand program, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, wait a minute, there's something bigger than me here. There's something bigger than a football game here.
We have been involved. Victoria is now in 3rd grade. We got involved when she was in a 4-year-old preschool. So it's been 6 years she's had a buddy, and I would say we have remained in really close contact with at least 4 of them. Do you remember who came over? She just became a nurse.
I don't.
You forget? Melissa, our buddy from probably 5 years ago. The first day we met her, she introduced herself, and it was in March, and I think they talked about all the events they have scheduled every month. They have one event scheduled every month, and when we met Melissa in March, she said, I've taken off from work every day that there's an event scheduled so that we can make sure we spend it together. And that was like the beginning of an incredible friendship. She is, you know, much more typical and much more like her peers and other kids than people might realize. They sometimes just see Down syndrome, and they don't really get to know her and see how typical she can be and how she's really just a young lady. And a swimmer. All the players and the ambassadors, cheerleaders, band members, they'll all be on the field, and then all the buddies kind of stay on the side, and then at one point they'll introduce them all, and they'll all come onto the field, and they all search kind of aimlessly until they find their buddy. And that moment, if you haven't seen it before, is something that you will remember forever, when you're down that low and you just see, you know, the big football player pick up this kid and carry him on their shoulder and hug him, and it's indescribable. It's an awesome feeling, and it's just a great program.
That's what it's all about, the transformation. Most of the participants, unless they've been involved with other charity work before, will come in thinking, yeah, you know, I'm needed here so I can help my buddy. And then through that 5-month period of the friendships and doing different things together, sitting down, talking with the families, there's this huge transition where the participants turn and say, I came here to help, and I'm the one who's being helped. And so what we find out is just by spending time together, we're all helped, we're all enlightened, we're all raised to a whole new level, and that's what's so awesome every year, to watch this go on every single year.
It's just a neat relationship that gets built, and it definitely is a bond that lasts forever.